So, so last night they they had me in the stands of the arena. And the other night they did me like DonaldMarshall. I don't know if there's a coincidence or if it's real, if I should just take it literally, like, because it was so much like DonaldMarshall's experience. But it was me. And he talked about being in the stands and everybody talking about, like he should come over and talk to them and all that, and he would shit and rub shit all over himself, It's funny because I didn't do that. I fucked a girl. Well, I almost fucked a girl in the stands. And she was like, I want to take you right now. And I remember this, And I remember in another dream, or a so-called dream, I was in bars. Like, I was in jail, right? And this girl, me and her fucked around in like, jail. Because she was a jailer and I was an inmate and all this, that, and the other. It's crazy. It's a crazy thing. But I kept imagining it was her. And I kept seeing police officers and all this other shit, like, and I kept going back to the same place, like I would leave the area and I would go somewhere else, and I can't remember where I would go, but when I would come back to that same spot where the stands were, like, I guess you could say, or wherever it was, but I kept coming back to it and it stayed the same, like in the dream. I'm starting to remember a lot more, and it's starting to, and it's fucked up as it sounds. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail about the sexual encounter with this woman, whoever the fuck it was, but it's hints in my mind, like, I really think that it's like jail, like you're just stuck there, you can't do shit, and that's what my mind's telling me, like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, and and I want to tell you right now, b.o.b, he talks about this shit. Fucking Tila Tequila, like, everyone talks about this shit, all these celebrities. And you think I'm fucking crazy? Like, bitch, you need to get a dose of reality. Like, for real. You need a dose of reality. Celebrities talk about this shit. Britney Spears is a fucking clone. When they fucking when she was claiming that they're holding her hostage and shit at a clinic or whatever the fuck, that's true. Like, it's always a hospital. And like I've told people, like, I've had an experience at a hospital, like, bro, like, you just don't get it. None of you get it. Like, this shit's been happening to me before I even knew DonaldMarshall. I would wake up with impressions, like, from, like, the night before. Impressions. It leaves impressions in the mind, and like, without actually knowing, like, because you don't fully remember, but I woke up defying these people, defying them, like, and how I know that is because I would wake up like, oh, I'm alive, like, I'm looking around, like, like, and I'm only 8 years old or like 5 years old doing this shit. Like, you just, man, like thinking I'm still alive. Oh my god, oh my god. You know, I'm looking at my stomach, you know, like, and that was when I did that, I was like 19. Bro, there's no coincidence. I don't care what you gotta say. So I appreciate you listening to me on this video. I just want to tell y'all my experiences lately. I'll tell a little bit more. But also I want to mention some of these people that I've met that have the same experience. There was a kid I met online. He he had the same experience where like they have that remote control where like I press a button and you just stand still as a board, you know, like you can't move. Like you can look around but you can't really move. And they have that shit. That's happened to me. Like, and I think I've talked about it in another video where I was gonna go down to where the lizard people were, and they have this in every facility. So they try to do some split personality shit on you. So when they send you back, you're like this half, like you're a split personality. Like you choose either side. Like you choose the dark side or the good side. Like, so the fucking lizard people, they put the thing in your eye, right? And you turn into this half fucking this half lizard, half fucking, you know. And somebody asked me about that, you know, and that was surprising. That, like I said, all these comments are surprising. You know, and I appreciate all of you taking the time to talk to me about this, because it's better to talk about it than to just let them hold us hostage. Because the longer we go without talking about it, the longer they can hold us hostage, and the time they have to kill us or do whatever the fuck they want with us. So it's better to get it out there. And anyway, it's happened to a kid I knew, and he talked about how they like he said that, like, in the dream, so-called dream, he was forced to kill his mom. Like he didn't have any control. He was talking about like I didn't have control. Like, that's what his words were. And bro, this kid, it happened to him. And I like, look, see, so what's crazy is it's like this. I made this other guy aware of all this shit. And he's talking about how he had a dream too about shit like that now. And I think it's awareness. Like, you gotta be aware to remember. Like, it's a part of that. Like, that's a part of it. Like, maybe that's it. I don't know. But I don't think there's a coincidence in it. And they try to do this split personality type shit, where they take the lizard person and they put it, like, he does this little spike and does this little twirl on your eye and all that shit, you know. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And but yeah, anyway, post your comments, let me know, talk to me. I'll post another video within whatever time frame, but it's an audio, sorry, not a video. Anyway, y'all have a good one, stay safe, you know the truth, you know, the facts, and keep it real. I appreciate it. Peace.